All right, all right, all right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Misfit Corner Comics Presents. This is your host, Andrew speaking, and we're live streaming. And I went ahead and sent the invite out to a couple people you all may know, and we'll see if they're able to join. It is Friday night, so technically, I think it would be great if they were out partying and having a life and not sitting at home waiting for me to start up my live stream. But that's okay. We're going to do it anyway. Hey, Dillard, what's up, man? You are the first. The first and the best. How's it going, man? Hope everything's good. So, all right. This was a abbreviated week for me in the fact that we had a lot of other stuff happening during the week, so my work week was kind of short. I had to take some vacation time, spread it out throughout the week, and today I was supposed to go and get my taxes done, and I took half the day off of work, went out to my accountant's office, and lo and behold, she was on vacation. So we're going to be about a week behind on that, but that's okay. First and the best and most handsome. Well, I don't know if I'd go that far, Dillard. I mean, I've seen pictures of you. I don't know. I mean, Avery's pretty handsome, you know. Hopefully he'll be able to join. As a matter of fact, hold on a second. My phone just dinged. Let me see. Nope, that wasn't him. Okay. Well, we will just do our thing without him. All right, so back to what I was telling you guys about. Abbreviated week. Didn't get a lot done otherwise. But had a lot of scam calls come in, did a lot of recordings of that, did a little bit of drawing on Wednesday, and have plans to do a lot more this weekend. Yeah, just normal everyday stuff is happening. So I believe it or not, like I just found out this morning that next week is the beginning of spring. I mean, this year is just flying past. I mean, we're already more than halfway through March, and the time is just flying. Now's the time that we would normally start talking about conventions we're going to be doing. The only one I know for sure that I've committed to. Hold on a second, guys. Sorry about that. Had some technical difficulties. Oh, and Avery's here.
I'm not Avery.
Odd's here. Goodness gracious! I just saw somebody popped up, and it's usually him. So, how you doing?
Good. Well, let me.
Oh, you got a horrible echo.
Yeah, no, it was the StreamYard was screwy.
You know, I think you need to get. You know how you see the live streamers that have those big microphones like you have, and they have those shields that helps with the reverberation. I think you need to get one of those, because I was watching you either yesterday or earlier today or whatever, and you kept coming in and out.
I don't know why. It's these. I like the Blue Yeti mic, but for whatever reason, I've never had a Blue Yeti mic that actually worked well. I have 3 of them. I have like 2 or 3 of them, and they're good. They're really good, but yeah, like they're professional-ish. But that's why everyone goes for the other mic, that other one. Yeah, because it's just like it's kind of a pain in the ass. Like I have it and it works, but it's kind of a bummer. Like it just it sucks.
Well, I have the
my video and the video, because I have like not to cut you off, but because I have like the Logitech 1080p camera. And it's pretty good, but damn it if it's not still like a grainy picture. I just have to get like one of those Canon 4D like $600 cameras or something. Like, I mean, you know, if we'll worry about it when the time comes, but you know, it's still like, oh God.
Yeah. It's getting better. I mean, the more you do it, the better you get at it. It's just I know your wife was yelling about you getting too far away from your microphone. And I mean, that's just something you get used to.
Well,
not
I'm on
doing that,
Andrew. I'm on video all day, every day.
Oh, I know.
It's not. I mean, I'm literally. I don't stop talking all day. So, yeah, I get it. The only reason that the mic was off like that was because I had to go to my other screen. It was a planning problem. It was like
Right.
I had to turn to my smaller screen, which is actually like a foot away from the mic or something. So,
well, the bottom line is you're doing a great job. Keep it up.
thank you, man. I appreciate
You
that.
know?
I'm trying. After this, I'm doing it again tonight. Next week, I'm going to try some different styles of videos, just to see like what people like, what they don't like. I'm still in like test mode, so I figure I test one style this week. Which was like news stuff, and then I'm gonna test a different style next week, and then we'll see what YouTube says I should do more of.
Okay. Hey, Avery.
Hey, what's up?
Welcome, man. Welcome. Dillard's here. He says he's the first and the best and most handsome, and I told him I disagree. I told him Avery was the most handsome. So, Levi's here, and he says hellos.
Hellos.
So I wanted to tell you guys about a weird situation that happened. Somebody posted on one of my scam videos. It was some guy named Mark W. And he posted on the video something along the lines of, you do know that it's a third-degree felony to record somebody without their permission, depending on where you live. And he was talking about Florida. And of course, I knew that. I know that recording somebody is, I don't want to say illegal, but it probably is. But I'm dealing with scammers. I'm recording scammers. Most of the time, 99.9% of the time, they're never going to file any complaint against you simply because you cannot do that anonymously. You have to, if you're going to contact the authorities, you have to tell them who you are.
Yeah, why don't you just say I'm dealing with criminals?
Right. And I pretty much did say that. I responded and said, one of the things I thought was funny is I looked at his ID on YouTube. He literally created the ID that day.
Mm-hmm. So he's a scammer.
So my response was, did you just create this ID just to make a comment on my video? And then I said, well, I appreciate it. I appreciate the effort, And then I went on to say, all I'm doing is making recordings of scammers trying to steal money from people and letting people know about it. And my question I wanted to ask him was, whose side are you on in this situation?
Yeah.
Well, then I kind of just ignored it and didn't think anything of it. And then I got an email from the guy demanding I take down the video because I did not get his permission to record his voice. And I'm like, really? Okay. Well, this was the video that was in question was one of these ones where they call you up and they tell you that they're there to offer legal help with your debt, right? Number one, I don't have any debt issues. I have no reason for them to call me. I've never inquired from them, but they called me. And what was funny about the video is that the automated voice that starts the conversation says, press 1 to talk to a person or call us back on this number. And of course, I wrote down the number. I pressed 1 to speak to a person. The first person I talked to kind of said, hello, how's it going? I said, fine. And then he hung up. And I realized after the fact that most likely he realized the number was on the new do not call list because it's illegal for them to call somebody on the do not call list. And my number is on that list. So I called the number that the automated voice gave. And turns out it was a bogus number. It was a disconnected number. So I mean, right there and then, you've already got a whole bunch of things that just scream this is a scam, right? So I decided, let me just call the number back, the one that called me originally, and I got a guy, or actually, I got into it was a automated system, and I'm pressing the numbers, and somehow I got disconnected. So I called him back again, and I actually got to talk to 2 people. Now, here's the funny thing. The first guy that I talked to said his name was Benjamin. Okay. And the second guy I talked to said his name was Matthew. The guy that was emailing me and telling me to remove the video, when he created his account, he called himself Mark, which isn't even one of the guys on the video. If you were going to make up a fake name, wouldn't you choose one of the names of the guys actually in the video? Doesn't that make sense to you? Well, I then got a second response from the email and then a third response from the email. And the second response was something like, I forgot, I could actually pull it up and read it, but it was pretty much all the same, wants me to take down the video. And then the third response was from a different name. It came up as Vincent something or other, where he was like, YouTube told us we need to contact you first, but we demand you take down the video, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that, right? And I wanted to respond to the guys directly via email. So I clicked on, Google or Chrome, whatever it was, to see what their email address is. And both names had the same exact email address. So the guy literally went in and changed his name in the Gmail account to make it look like it was multiple people emailing me. But it was all the same email address. Isn't that weird?
Well, I don't know what's weird with the fact that he did that, or the fact that you studied him.
Oh, well, I reached out to Betty from CJ Scams. I told her what was going on, asked her if she had ever experienced this. And we were talking back and forth. And she pretty much said, it's probably a troll. They're literally just trying to get you to react and take down the video or something like that. It's not really the person there. And to be honest with you, one of my other listeners, my subscribers and my listeners and the people that comment on my videos are freaking fantastic. I love it. Even if they say something like, this is the waste of time, I still love them. But one of the guys commented on Mark's original comment and says, listen to the call again. At the 3:40 mark, he acknowledges that they're recording the call. So there was a statement of the call is being recorded. So they knew the call was being recorded and they initiated it. So the idea that they want me to take it down because they didn't give me permission to record the call, they did it. They were doing it themselves. They had acknowledged that the call was being recorded.
Right.
Granted, it wasn't from my side, but still, the call is being recorded. But, oh well, I just thought that was fun. And I almost sent an email to the guy and asked him if he wanted to join the live stream tonight. But I decided, no, I'm not going to do that.
Why would you do that?
Mark, if you're out there and would like to join the live stream tonight to talk to us, I will gladly send you the link. If you're out there listening. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We got 2 people watching right now, and I think one of them's Levi and one of them's Dillard, and that's it. So, but I would love to have a conversation with him, because guess what I found out? I did do some research. A 3rd-degree felony in Florida can get you up to 5 years in prison or a $5,000 fine. Calling somebody on the National Do Not Call Registry can get the company fined $41,000.
Nice.
So, yeah, their penalty would be 8 times worse. So I would like them to contact the police and tell them that I illegally recorded them on a call that they recorded themselves and acknowledge that they recorded, and see what happens.
Well, it'll never happen.
I know it won't, but I mean, yeah, I know, but I hadn't dealt with this yet. And I mean, there was a conversation Avery and I had several times before. Once you get big enough, they will come after you. Mm-hmm. I really don't think I'm big enough for somebody to come after, but somebody's trying, and I think that's kind of cool.
I think that's
Levi says that would be epic if he did. Oh yeah, I'd love to have him on. It
happens to every YouTuber.
I know.
It once you're big enough, someone's going to come after you.
Yeah,
because they literally think they've got some kind of crusade they have to win about somebody somewhere, is going to lose their shit over what you're doing and come at you.
Yeah. Isn't it weird how people cannot just allow you to do what you like to do? They've got to try to shit on you.
Yeah.
They make it their life goal to find somebody to crap on.
Mm-hmm.
You know? It's like you don't have anything else better to do.
No, they literally don't. They're batshit crazy like that.
Well,
nothing else.
I was originally going to email the guy and say, okay, which one of the guys on the call were you? Were you Benjamin or were you Matthew? Because I can edit the video and change your voice so it's not your voice. You know, I can do that. But then that is giving in to their request when I don't think they have a leg to stand on, you know? But we'll see what happens. We'll see if they respond. I mean, like I said, I'm willing to edit the video. I'm not going to take it down. I'm willing to edit it, but oh well. I had started to plan out a video for next week in which I put a whole bunch of calls together and let you guys hear what an average day for me is.
Mm-hmm.
Like today, I got a Social Security Administration scam call. I got an Amazon scam call. I got a funeral scam call. I got 2 solar scam calls. I just some of them, like the Social Security Administration and the Amazon, as soon as I say my name, they hang up. Or as soon as I give them a fake name, they hang up. But I'm still getting the calls, you know? And eventually the number will get to somebody and I'll have a conversation with them. But just constantly, every day, 5 to 6 calls, sometimes more. And what's so funny is I do have a video that's going up Monday. The funeral expense scammers. I'm really starting to like these guys. They're great. I actually got 3 calls in one day. And the third guy called me out when I gave him my fake date of birth and fake name. I told him my name was Michael and I gave him my 62-year-old age. And he went, wait a minute, that's Herschel Jones's date of birth. And I said, oh, that's my grandfather. And he said, your grandfather and you were both born on the same day? I'm like, oh well, I lost track of the scam information, the fake information I gave. So, but believe it or not, I got another funeral expense scam call the next day, and played with. Oh, I have a good one that I screwed with the solar people. A guy called me up and he says, and we get these all the time, and he says, do you have your house? Do you have really good sunlight that hits your house? And I told him, well, not really. We have a lot of trees in the yard that cover up that kind of block the sun. And he said, you do? And I said, yeah. But I said, I'd be willing to cut them all down, you know, in order to save some money. And the guy's like, okay. And I'm like, because who needs trees? I mean, all they're doing is getting in the way of the sun, you know?
You're a weird dude.
I am, but I have fun with it. Oh, well. Levi says, do they call you right back if you ignore the call? I have a tendency, if I miss a call, I don't really worry about it too much because most of the time they're spamming somebody's number, so I don't call them back. But I get so many calls. There's one particular type of number that I've seen pop up that I know is a credit card scammer. But and those are some of my favorites. I got one of those today as well. So, yeah. Usually it's a local. If it's a local number, I do not call it back because I know they're spoofing somebody's number, and I know they use my number in spoofing because I've gotten people call me and say, "Hey, I'm returning a call from this number," and I'm sorry, dude, wasn't me. But yep, happens all the time. So, oh well. Actually, I want to do more role playing with the callers, you know, create new personalities and so forth.
Wait! I have a segment name for you.
Like, what are you wearing?
I have a segment name for you.
Oh, I'd ask what are you wearing all the time? So yes,
I have a segment name for you.
Okay.
Caller cuck.
Okay, whatever.
It's a fetish.
Caller cucking.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You don't know what a cuck is?
You guys have attempted to explain it to me before. I just agree with you and say yes. I know. Okay, let's move on.
Oh my god.
Some people just role play it; they don't actually do it.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Yeah. I've seen what the quartering. There was some type of cuck video game where you get to play as a guy and your character walks in on his wife having sex with another man, and he's responsible for taking care of the kids. And yeah, I'm sure. I don't.
Stop talking about my sex life.
Yeah. Don't judge.
Guys, I'm so glad it's Friday. I'm so looking forward to the weekend. I may actually live stream on Saturday because we usually get a good response on Saturday. So I may do another live stream. Much to the chagrin of the wife. Yeah, well, we'll see. You don't have to join. I'll invite you, but you don't have to join.
Yeah.
I kind of like it when you're here. I mean, it keeps me from just sitting here talking to myself for an hour, you know?
Yeah. That's true. I mean, it doesn't keep you from talking to yourself because you're not actually listening, but it makes you feel better.
Well, one of the things I was saying before you two joined was that March is more than half over. March is just flying by.
Bro, I can't even believe it.
I know. And now's the time to start planning conventions. And the only one that I'm committed to right this second is Heroes. And I'm looking forward to it. But somebody was talking about MegaCon last week, and then somebody else mentioned Tampa Bay. And these are all close enough conventions that you can drive down for a day and come back. So I got to look into those and possibly, I miss going to conventions. I miss hanging out with you guys and going to conventions.
That's because we're awesome.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I miss it too. I'm actually really excited to be going to Heroes Con this year.
Well, the wife asked me about New York this year, and I told her I'm iffy already, because if you're not there, it's not as fun. I mean, we had a good time, but it's not the same. It's not the same without you, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, plus that, honestly, New York is a very expensive show, simply because the tickets cost a bunch, not as much as, for normal plebes. Special people get a better deal, but the plane tickets, the luggage, all that other stuff, it gets up there, you know. Like one of the things I mentioned to Mike, and we were talking about Heroes Con, and I said to him, I said, the convention historically doesn't have a lot of dealers. I mean, they do have some, but it's more of a artist alley type convention. But I told him, because we're driving and we have our own vehicle, if we're not limited to what we can buy, like when we went to New York, we were limited. We could only buy what we could carry back in our backpacks, in our suitcases. But with Heroes, we've got a little bit more wiggle room, And I'm looking forward to that. That should be good. So if I come across a really good deal on a lot of things or some things, I don't have to say, can't carry it. It's too heavy. It's too much.
Mm-hmm.
So it opens up the convention going possibilities is what it does. So.
Well, good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And you're looking forward to it too, huh?
I am, yeah.
All right. Have you checked any updates on guest list or anything? Should we do that, or
you can do it if you want? Yeah, I haven't looked in a minute.
Okay.
After I contacted John Romita Jr.'s agent, I was like, screw it.
All right, let's just bring it up real quick. Let's see. They added hotel information, which don't really worry about. Let's see what we got here. Share screen. Let's share the screen. Share. Let's see. It's still on, as far as we can tell.
I like how they haven't actually changed the website design in 40 years.
No, they haven't. They have not.
It's iconic.
And this John Romita Jr. image that's here on the image here.
Yeah, it's old.
That's an old one too. Let's see here. Hotel rates, we're not worried about that. Let's go to where's guest list and see if we've got anybody here that jumps out. The list seems about the same size. Just looking real quick. Chris Piccolo, awesome. Let's see. Michael Cho, that's cool. Tom DeFalco. Jeff DeCall. Ron Friends. Jose Luis Garcia Lopez. That should be pretty awesome. I would love to get him to sign something. Probably couldn't get an original sketch, but something. Michael Golden, I've met him. Tony Harris. Catherine and Stuart Immerman, that's cool. I don't think there's any new names on this list. Jay Lee, he was here before. Carl Malone or Maloney. Moline. One of these days I'll get it right. Mark Morales, very cool. Andrew Pepboy, awesome. He was the guy that did the inks on that Starship Trooper page I have. I'd love to see what else he has for sale. Don Rosa, Craig Rosalou, I'm never going to say that name right. Rousseau, Joe Stanton, Brian Stelfreeze, Larry Stroman, very cool. Ben Temple-Smith, Wilfred Torres, I know who that is. Tim Townsend, very cool. All right. There's a lot of decent names on this list. A whole bunch that are worth. I noticed Adam Hughes wasn't on here. Or did you see him and I just missed him?
I didn't look. I don't think.
He's usually a.
Stelfreeze is going to be there.
Yeah, Adam Hughes is one of those guys that kind of stands out at this show. So
yeah,
very interesting. Very interesting. All right. All right. So that looks good. I'm still excited. So, you guys want to play the variant game?
Sure.
Do you remember which game I'm talking about?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm glad. I have
27.
That's your guess already?
Mm-hmm.
All right. This is actually this week's comics. So let's look at next week's comics, the 23rd. Now, this may not have a full list of all the variants. So keep that in mind that there may be others added. But all I want to do is look at like the new number ones and see if you guys can guess. Just simply because new number ones are usually the ones that have the most. Well, let's take a look here. See what new number one is coming out. All right, we have Venom Lethal Protector number 1 from Marvel Comics. Let's see. David Michelini, writer. Guest variant. Oh, that's okay. Artist Evan Florelli. I have no idea who that is. But all right. Guess how many variant covers we got here. Todd, I'll let you go first.
It's Venom, so
Yep.
I'm going to say 16.
16, all right. Avery?
What?
He's on mute.
He said what?
He said what? Venom Lethal Protector coming out next week. How many variants do you think it's got?
Oh, dear God, I don't care.
I know. Just make a guess. He's picked 16. I think he's picking high.
12.
12. 9. 10. Oh, you were very close. Ooh, what is that?
Ridiculous.
Oh, look. He's sitting at a dinner table with
with a bib for brains.
with brains on it.
Oh, my God. It's so witty. Oh, God.
Oh,
3 of them are the same damn image.
Well, one is like the variant, then there's the Virgin variant without the logo, and yeah, they do that. They do that a lot with that kind of stuff. Okay, here's one.
Patch number 1.
Wolverine patch number 1. I honestly, I don't think that's a strong. I mean, it is Wolverine, but
Let's go with 10 again.
10.
Wolverine
All right.
patch.
Avery picked first this time, so Todd.
I mean, I like that they're trying to bring back Patch. Who did the art? Who's the art? I mean,
Let's see. Artist Andre DeVito.
is that a
written by Larry Hama?
That patch though that they're showing is a Casada cover, right?
I'm not sure. We can tell in just a minute. Hold on.
Maybe not.
Actually, if I hover, oh no.
Okay, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna say. What was Venom? Venom was 10.
Yeah.
Yes, 10.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 10. I'm gonna say that they're putting it on the same level as Venom.
I'm betting it's less, but I don't know. The patch version of Wolverine never did anything for me. So, all right, we got 3. 3.
Oh,
just 3.
Oh hell.
Yeah. Much lower than Venom. Okay.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
There's a Scotty Young, of course. All right. Let's see what else we got in here. Let's see what else we got next week. Well, I mean, that just means it's easier to complete a complete set, if there's only 3. Oh, here we go. Demon Days Blood Feud number 1. This is a series that they've done a couple of them, but it features art by that Peach Momoko
I have no
person.
idea.
I guess she's
Never
the story artist, cover artist, and variant cover artist. She's the one where all her covers kind of remind me of a convention sketch. So
no clue.
But it's X-Men related.
5.
So, Avery says 5. Todd, what do you think?
Oh. 3. Well,
3?
No, because it's a female artist. I'm going to say 6.
6? All right.
Oh my God.
9.
9. So
9.
just as important as Venom. Cool. Got
it. Just as important as Venom. It's got a 1 in 100 virgin cover, which of course you don't see. This one looks cool. Hold on a second. Who did this one? This is the Granov cover. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, Granov is pretty good.
Yeah. All right, let's see if there's any other number 1s. I don't think there were very many, so you'll be happy to know we're almost done.
They put variants out for ordinary issues too.
We got Rogues number 1 from DC, which I seriously, if it has even one variant, any more than one, I'd be surprised. You guys want to check it out?
It's probably got 4 or 5.
I don't know. Then you have Trial of the Amazons, Wonder Girl number 1. That one's going to have a bunch.
God,
so
it's got to look at it.
Oh yeah. Well, it's got the Jordi Belair cover. So, all right, what's your guess on this one?
Oh,
I'm going low just because. I'm going 3.
I'll say 5.
Okay. Todd, you want to split the difference with 4?
No, I'm gonna say
200.
I'm gonna say 1,000.
1,000?
No, I'm gonna say 1.
Just 1. Great, just 1.
Oh, you're so good, Todd.
I'm a champ, bro.
Yeah. All right, hold on just a second. Let me see. Oh, how about this? This is We Have Demons number 1 from Dark Horse. This was the Scott Snyder, Greg Capullo comic that was originally appeared on their was it Comic Stack or something?
Mm-hmm.
So it's being collected and published by Dark Horse, which is really weird. You'd think it'd be collected and published by Image, but how many variants do you think the sucker has?
At least 1.
And honestly, this is This is one that I want to check out because I like Greg Capullo's art, but we'll see. Avery says just one. I'm going 3. Todd?
345.
I'm gonna go with 8.
You know, you could
I'm gonna
always
go
say
with 8.
none.
I'm gonna go with 8. No, they always.
could always say
I'm going with
none.
the averages, man.
All right. And 4.
Oh.
And of course, there's a Peach Momoko variant,
Wow.
Tony Daniels variant, foil variant, and Jock variant. Take a look at the Jock variant. Well, it's kind of cool.
It's just a head.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, it's Dark Horse. You can't have too much. You can't, Let me just check and see if there's anything else that jumps out as worth checking out. Oh, here we go. Godzilla versus the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers from IDW Comics. This is a variant cover bonanza. If I had to guess, I'm going heavy with 12.
Yeah, it's probably something like that, like 10 or 12. I'll just go 10.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it's got
What should be like 4?
Freddie Williams II is the artist, cover artist, and variant cover artist. So, yeah. So you say 4, Todd? What'd you say?
I'm gonna say 12.
2.
No way.
Oh wow. That was it. 2.
Somebody didn't get a lot of respect there.
Well,
IDW's in trouble. They can't afford to do the variants.
that is a possibility.
Which is
all right.
great,
Let's
which
just
is
check real quick.
hilarious to me.
Let's see if there's any other number 1s. I mean, there's variants for other issues,
Yeah.
other series, but number 1s are usually the ones that I don't care. I don't care about these things down at the bottom.
Yeah,
But
the rumor about Sana Ammonite getting fired at Marvel, sexually harassing somebody.
I think all those stories are made up. Nobody's
could
confirmed anything. So
yeah, it's still funny if it's true.
Oh, here you go. This is from this week. There was a new Carnage number 1 that came out this week.
Oh, 475 variants. No.
475?
It's got to have at least 5 or at least 5.
At least 5. I say I'm going high. I'm going 12.
Yeah, it's
Todd?
Yeah, I gotta say he's more popular than Venom right now, so I'm gonna say 12 as well. I think that's
12.
fair. Yeah.
14.
Wow.
Damn.
So, yeah. All right. Well, it's good to know. Can you guys still hear me? Oh, okay. It was just Avery that was muted. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. There's one more in here I wanted to look at. This is Batman, Superman, World's Finest number 1 from DC that came out this week. This is Mark Waid and Dan, I think it's Dan Mora on art, which I like his stuff, but because of He Who Will Not Be Named, and I already named him, I'm not picking it up. But a new DC number 1 with Superman and Batman.
It's a good thing because he hates bullies, and you're such a bully.
I know. Well, so if this was the son of Superman and the gay Robin, you're talking 15 variants. But this is the regular Superman and the regular Batman. So what do you guys think?
Probably only 3 then.
3?
Yeah,
Todd?
Because it's not gay enough.
Well, variant covers aren't necessarily gay oriented.
I'm gonna say 6.
6? All right.
It's gay enough for me. 2 muscular men.
What did you say, Avery? What was your guess?
I don't remember.
3?
I'll say 3.
3? And he said 6. I'm going to go in the middle and say 5 then. 6, 9, 11.
Oh, what do you know? It is gay enough now.
What the hell is this? This is the Nathan Cizerdi variant.
That is...
I wonder what kind of audience they're trying to capture with that variant.
I don't know. Pedos?
Oh, I saw these in the store. Have you seen these? They kind of make fun of their own. They have the Batman slapping Superman, and then they have a variant in which Superman is destroying and killing Batman. Because if he slapped Batman, he'd slap his head off, you know? It's funny that they can make fun of themselves, you know? That's a Chip Zdarsky Superman slap battle cardstock variant.
Oh, man. And it's got
Yep.
Super Talent Boy chips. Oh, my gosh.
He actually drew it. So, oh, my gosh. Guys, this is the 1 in 50 Evan Doc Shaner High Five cardstock variant. If this is not the one that we need to get for Avery, I don't know what is. All right.
That is a terrible cover.
This is the Art Germ variant. I like that one.
Yeah, but it makes...
nope. That's not Batgirl. That's Stephanie Brown, Batgirl. That is the blonde Batgirl. That is not Batgirl.
Yeah, that's Batwoman.
There is only one Batgirl, and Batgirl is Barbara Gordon, and she has red hair.
Like,
period.
Okay, what are these characters called? All these female Bat people? Because there's only, what are their names? Because I know there's Batgirl and Batwoman, but there's like 5 of them now, or 4. So what are the other ones? What are the other ones called? Is it just, hey, Batgirl with blonde hair, or is it?
Well, there's Batgirl, and then there's Batgirl, with multiple R's, and then there's Batgirly, and then I don't know. I honestly don't.
I don't, because I saw where somebody had a page from it, and it was like one with short blondish hair correcting Batman on calling them Batwoman instead of Batgirl, and I'm like, wait, but I thought they regressed Barbara Gordon back to being a Batgirl also. So how can...
Yes. Well, there's a series out right now from DC called Batgirls, and it features Spoiler and Cassandra, not Kane? Cassandra, the one, that version of Batgirl, and they're like a team, and they're led by Barbara Gordon, who's not Batgirl right now. So. All right, this is the only other number one that came out this week that we're interested in.
Barbara Gordon was cooler as Oracle.
I think she was a very strong character as Oracle, but Batgirl's still my favorite. Eternals, the Heretic #1 from Marvel Comics. Just a quick guess. How many variants? I'm going low because I don't think people care about Eternals anymore at all. I'm saying 2.
It's like 4 or even 2.
Yeah, Todd.
I'm gonna say 4.
1. We were all wrong.
Oh my gosh!
Wow! All right, so one other thing I wanted to look at, which we haven't looked at in a while, is comicspriceguide.com to see what prices have gone up. But there might be some in here that you might find interesting, guys. There's a couple here we haven't seen. Captain Marvel #17, the second print. This is volume 7 of Captain Marvel. By 2014, she had already had 7 volumes, and we're now 7 years later. How many volumes do you think she's had of Captain Marvel? Probably a crap ton.
Yeah, they have
to. But
they have to keep canceling it and relaunching it with a new #1 to get people to buy this shit. Nobody likes it.
This is the first appearance of Kamala Khan in costume. This is the second print variant.
Oh my gosh. That's got to be worth it.
That's horrible. A 9.4 ungraded is $500.
Yeah, you know why? It's super rare because nobody fucking has it.
Yeah, that's a possibility. Now, this is one that I think I would love to have. This is Green Lantern number 59 from March of 1968. First appearance of Guy Gardner.
Okay.
Check that out.
That's a comic book people might actually want.
That is awesome. Guy Gardner is probably one of my favorite Green Lanterns. Probably one of my favorites. So
I like having him around in a team dynamic book because he's such a dickhead.
Yep.
That it's hysterical what he gets himself into just being a prick.
I don't think I've ever seen this cover before. That is freaking fantastic.
Yeah.
Get off this earth, Hal Jordan. There's room for only one Green Lantern. Me. And a 9.4 is $852. Wow. That's awesome. I have never seen that book in real life. That'd be very cool to have a copy of that. Next up, Spectacular Spider-Man number 116 from 1986. This is the first appearance of the Foreigner.
I never had that.
It's a $30 book, but
I used to eyeball that comic in the comic shop all the time because of that Sabretooth.
Oh yeah. There's another one, another issue. I think it might be the issue before this, which is like a close-up of Sabretooth's face as he's ripping the cover.
Yeah.
That one's a cool one too. But yeah, matter of fact, let me see. 115. Nope, that's not it. Maybe it's the one after it. Nope, it's not. All right, never mind. Forget it. Forget I mentioned it. All right, next up, Batman number 619. You guys have an idea why? Oh, never mind. I already clicked it. This is the first appearance of Hush in costume. And it's a $15 book. That's not bad, $15.
I have Hush, the black and white noir edition and the pencil edition. I still have no idea who Hush is because I've never read it because I just bought it for the art. I don't even own the color versions or the issues because I just bought it for the Jim Lee art because it's beautiful.
Oh, here's another good one. Spectacular Spider-Man number 90.
And
this is the second appearance of the black costume and a tie-in with Marvel Team Up 141. This is a $55 book. I like the insignia up at the top where it's half the original costume and half the new costume. Yeah. That's cool. That's cool. I'd like to have that issue. That's cool. All right, let's see what else. Got a couple more that we haven't seen before. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Fruit of the Loom Premium number 1. This is a $500 book if you have it.
Did Fruit of the Loom, did this like come with underwear or something?
It probably did. It probably came with a package of kids' underwear. And there's probably 10 of them out there in the world.
I don't have any kids, so thank God I don't have this comic because you'd be like, wait, what are you doing with little kids' underwear? Yeah.
1994. Wow. From Hamilton, USA.
I can't believe a promo comic is worth something.
Yeah, well, this is Batman Ego number 1. It was a one-shot from DC, and it says Matt Reeves cited Batman Ego as the inspiration for the Batman movie. This was Darwin Cook writing and art, and I've never seen it. I've never actually read this.
I've seen it around. I've never bought it.
Yeah. Well, I'm aware of its existence. I've just never seen it. So, and this is a $50 book right now. Very cool.
Probably.
And last but not least on the new list of ones we haven't checked out is New Mutants Annual number 2, the first U.S. appearance of Psylocke. And this is an $80 book. this was a very common 50-cent book, you know?
Oh yeah.
This is, even though it was Alan Davis on art, which was fantastic, it was one that, you know.
This might even be one of the books I'm missing.
Oh yeah.
I've seen it, but I don't think I even own it.
No, I've had it before. I've read it. It's awesome. It's beautiful. Alan Davis did like 2 or 3 of the New Mutants annuals. Like he did this one and then the one after it. And I mean, it's just all great stuff. But yeah, actually, the third one, yeah, this is one I know I have a copy of in the store. But yeah, these annuals were fantastic and they were fun. And Alan Davis doing the art was almost as much. Now, then you get into the really crappy stuff. Alan Davis doing New Mutants was almost as much fun as like Art Adams doing the X-Men annuals, you know? What was the first annual? Oh yeah, this is the crazy Uncle Bill cover and everything. Ugh. Gotta love you some comics, you know?
Yeah. Classics. You can't beat the classics.
Yep. Some good stuff. Good stuff. All right. So, what's new and happening with you fellas? Anything interesting and noteworthy?
No.
Oh, my live stream from last week got a copyright claimed because of the Cadillacs and dinosaur clip we played. Kind of knew that was going to happen, but yep, yeah. They claimed it. So, which haha on them. I don't ever monetize. Well, I've only ever monetized my live streams like once after the fact. So, but they can claim it. They're never going to get any money from it, but they can claim it.
Ethan put a bunch of stuff on sale on eBay, and I missed warts and all, so I picked up a copy of the hardback, and that came in yesterday. Yeah, I got it. Showed up yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it looks good.
That's awesome.
It's a good looking book.
Very cool. Very cool. He did a live stream I think this morning, and he was talking about how he does eBay flash sales during his live streams, and they're fantastic for him. They've had a lot of positive feedback and a lot of people buying stuff while they're live streaming. And I mean, he gets a couple thousand people at a time watching his live stream, so that's really cool.
Yeah, that's I guess that's how I bought it, because I bought it on. It was said it was a flash sale, so instead of being $60, it was $40.
There you go.
For this
big,
he was hardback book.
He was doing T-shirts and stuff like that, like $40 T-shirts for $20, and hoodies and so forth. And I'm like, hey, you know, if you're following him and you want to take advantage of a flash sale like that, just watch the live streams when they happen. So that's kind of cool.
He also does it. He announces it on Twitter too.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm never there, so I don't know.
That's how I saw it.
Oh, okay.
I caught the thing. It's like, oh, okay, cool. I've been wanting to get that book. So if I can save $20, I'll save $20.
What are you doing hanging out on Twitter, man? Don't you know that's toxic?
Twitter's very toxic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very. But I get tagged in stuff, and I have to retweet it.
I follow your boy Zach's advice and stay off of Twitter. I still have a Twitter account. I'm never there. I probably should just delete my account, but I don't think anybody really cares. It's not going to really matter.
Well, people I do stuff for their campaigns, they at me and I retweet it.
Right. Well, that's very, very, very good. Excuse me. Oh, you got the burpees going on here. Oh, well. So is there anything else you guys want to talk about? Anything new and interesting in the world? Well, no, maybe not the world. I mean, there's a lot of crap going on in the world. But did you guys see the meme that Kyle Rittenhouse posted and that people on Twitter are just going insane about?
No.
Mm-mm.
You haven't? Okay. Somebody, I don't think it was him, somebody took a clip from his time on the stand during his trial in which he was weeping. He was breaking up emotionally, and it's probably one of the most horrific and genuine thing I've seen.
It looked like a full-blown panic attack.
Right. Well, somebody took that clip and put it in front of the hood of the top of a car, and has a gas station behind him, and in his hand he's holding up a gas pump, and he's crying about the high cost of gas. And people are literally saying, you murderer, you're doing it. It's like, you're making fun of the president and high gas prices, and you're a murderer. It's like the kid that you're not allowed to make fun of yourself. You're not allowed to make fun of politics or the people in charge that are on their side. And they just blue checkmark people just went insane, and it's hilarious to watch it happen.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't do politics on this show, but that was funny. That was funny as shit. But anything else?
They love their pedophiles, man.
They do. I think not sure which one. I think no, it was definitely the one that got killed. That he killed. Did he kill two people?
Yeah.
Okay. His family is suing him in civil court.
Yeah.
So
yeah, two of them. And one got a spicy bice up.
Yep. I don't know how you can sue somebody civilly after they're acquitted for self-defense.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess this is America. You can try.
Yeah, they can try.
Anybody can sue anybody, really, honestly.
I mean, look at the huge loss,
Yeah.
A little kid toucher got brained.
Yeah. And I'm sure Kyle Rittenhouse has lots and lots of money, so you might as well sue him.
He's suing people.
Yeah, well,
for defamation and stuff.
Yep, and that's a good thing. Do it. All right, well, guys, we're gonna wrap up. I appreciate everybody who came to the show tonight. I'm sorry I was running a little late, but I'm glad everybody came and hung out. Dillard, Levi, thank you guys so much for hanging with us. And if you're there still, I don't know. But I may jump on and maybe do a draw stream tomorrow night. We'll see. We'll see if the store doesn't wear me down. Avery's in the background making noises.
That'll wear you down.
Having fun with his toys.
Yes, I'm
all right, everybody.
I'm unloading a magazine.
All right, everybody. Have a great weekend. Stay safe, and just keep your head above water. All right, everybody. Thanks a lot for checking out the channel. We'll see you all next time. Levi, take it easy.